You know what the problem with many musicians is, and I can say this because I'm a musician first and foremost, is that they focus on the results. They focus on the cars they're going to get, the house they're going to buy, the pimp-ass clothes they're going to wear, the vacations they're going to go on. And the problem with this, you guys, is it's the process that actually gets you the results. The making the music, the struggle, the building your career. And if you're not in love with the process, then you better hope that you get lucky. And hope, ladies and gentlemen, is not a strategy. You know what the problem with many musicians is, and I can say this because I'm a musician, is that you're lazy. Yep, that's right, you are lazy. Would you believe that a music supervisor told me that when he gets an email pitch and he might reach out to someone and say, hey, check back within us a month when we might be looking, that probably about 99% of the people fail to get back to him because that would be too much work. Actually writing down a note and actually contacting somebody a month later would be too much work because you're looking for immediate gratification. But that, make no mistake, you guys, is going to get you nowhere because it's the work that is going to count the most. You know what the problem with many musicians is, and I can say this because I'm a musician first and foremost, is that you are focused more on confirmatory information than you are on receiving honest feedback. That's right. When you reach out to people and you play your music for people, you're just interested in finding people that are going to say, yo, man, right on, bro. That's the dopest ass beat. As soon as you find someone that says anything to the opposite, you do not want to listen to them. You do not want to grow. You're just looking for people to kiss your ass straight up. Right? And that way, you know, in this way, you guys, you're not going to ever get anywhere. But seek out the advice of people you respect and shut up and listen. That's the way you're going to grow. I also hate to say this, but you know what's wrong with musicians? And I can say this because I am a musician, is that you're gullible as all hell. You fall for those stupid, like, YouTube, like, advertisements you see where people are going like, I can get you on, like, Spotify playlist if you take my course. You know, I got to be honest with you. I take those courses for you guys so that I can see what's going on, and a lot of times it's complete bullshit. You think that it's some, you know, special like formula or something, and then it's nothing. They just tell you to advertise on Facebook, man. So, you know, the key to this, you guys, is there's no way to avoid hard work. So don't fall for this gullible shit. You know what another problem is with musicians is that I am totally pissing you off right now because you know I'm right. So you're going to try to find some shit to say because ultimately I'm pissing you off right now because you know that I'm right. That's the problem. You got to start listening to smart advice. Another problem with musicians is that they hire people for advice and then they don't take their advice. I know several managers that are so frustrated with their clients because they tell them what to do and then the artist just actually argues with them. Or in many cases, people will consult with me and I'll tell them, do not sign this record deal. And then they sign it anyway. And a year later, they contacted me asking me to get them out of that deal. So if you're going to hire people for advice, take their advice. Another problem with musicians is that they think people are going to come and save them. They're literally waiting around to be discovered. But if you want to be discovered, man, you've got to actually go out there and do it yourself. You have to attract the attention of those that can help you by first helping yourself. So don't sit around and wait to be discovered because it's not going to happen. Nobody is coming to save you. Another problem with musicians is that they expect everybody to invest in them, but they won't even invest in themselves. They won't pay for any advertisements. They won't pay for a consultation. You can barely get them to buy a book, but they'll scour the internet for free advice, and then they'll wonder why nobody is like hunting them down to invest in them. Well, because if you want other people to invest in you, you've got to invest in yourself first. You know what's the problem with many musicians? They lack the attitude of gratitude. They're just looking for people to help them climb the ladder of success, and then they forget that those people ever existed. But make no mistake, the publicist, the radio DJ that gets you your first radio play, the person that puts you on the first playlist, those are people that are extremely important because they are going to be the same people that are going to be there for you when you're on the way back down. And make no mistake, most artists typically always do come back down.